Hi guys, welcome to February Love Stories. My name is Lara Kudaisi Don Momo. You know, on February Love Stories, we bring you couples where we talk about, where they met, how they are, they give us, their love journey, the good, the bad, the ugly, those ones that we always like to hear. And today I have two interesting guests, a couple that I really love. And I can't wait. So guys, welcome with me, a comedian extraordinaire, an MC, a compare of, in fact, he has how he calls himself. But guys, welcome with me today, Mide Coker.
Am I supposed to clap?
Yes. Let's clap for him.
You're welcome too.
I'm the one that you're telling me I'm welcome. And then we have his wife. Pretty. I said comedians like to marry beautiful wives. I don't know why they do that. They go out there and go and select beautiful women. So we have his delectable wife, Olubunmi Olowo-Shile.
Yes, thank you so much.
Welcome.
Thank you.
So let's start with Olubunmi. You say you're a fashion designer for children.
Yes.
Why did you choose children?
Okay, because when I started learning, I learned by the roadside. So I wasn't really interested in all the stress that comes with making adult clothing. So I sat down and I said, okay, there's something I can do. I took my niece's measurements and I pieced one of their dresses, already made dresses. And when I saw that I could join it back together, I did some extra ones and I thought, okay, this is good. I should be able to make children's clothing. Then I did a few research online. I did trainings online, and then I started.
So, who will make clothes for people like us when you have only restricted yourself to children?
There are fashion designers for
No, but it's okay. I'm just pulling your legs. Okay, so let me start with the questions I always ask the couple. How did you guys meet? Mide, you want to go first? What's going on?
There is, we've always had this argument about how we met. And
Really?
this is
to a different version.
This is the first time we are documenting this.
Okay.
So she would tease me that it was because we met in school.
Okay.
We met in the uni.
Okay.
And 100 level.
Okay.
She would tease me that it was my friends that said, go and talk to her. And I would say, see, then I was, my head full. I was everywhere. You understand? So, of course I came to talk to you, but it wasn't their push
Ginger.
that made me come. She'll be like, no, I hate them.
Really?
So we met in school. And no, they didn't push me. I came on my own. So she has her own version.
Okay, so how did you see her for the first time? Like, how did you meet her? First contact.
So that first contact, she came to buy stuff at the consumer's place, and she looked young, innocent, and
Catch them young guys.
and to be honest, I was everywhere in school. I was everywhere. So when I saw her, I was like, and then my friends were like, you see that? I said, I saw her, I see her, I'm waiting happen. So they were like, and the way she was, the way she walked, the way she did that thing, I just felt like, let me just try. And then, yes.
Okay, so Olubunmi, give us the real version.
The real?
No, because here on this program, we always have the women always say, no, it's not true. You don't. So
Okay.
Let's hear the woman's version.
Okay, the thing was, I went to the hostel had an annex.
Okay.
So I went to the annex to get some stuff for myself. So when I was going out, I heard the guys that were sitting, go and meet her, go and meet her. I was like, so I was just walking and I was like, hello, what's your name? I'm like, my name is Olubunmi. I'm like, okay, where do you stay?
No, Olubunmi, my friends call me Boom Best.
Okay.
Oh God, you want
Okay.
A vivid
nickname.
memory, of course.
Okay, so where do you stay? Okay, I stay in that hostel. Okay, okay. Can I see you again? I'm like, okay, no problem. Okay, but I like you. And we just started talking like that. But it was everywhere. It was everywhere on campus. Everywhere. If you go to this place, it will be there. If you go to this event, it will be there. And me, I'm a very reserved person. I'm not everywhere. In fact, most of my weekends, I
And
don't
because
spend.
of that reservation, she's reserved. She was reserved for me.
Washiri. I like that.
So most of my weekends, I don't spend in school. I just go home.
Oh, really?
Yes,
you found school that boring?
From Thursday or Friday, I'm back home to my uncle's place. So when it wasn't really, it was everywhere, but I don't really like that. I just felt like, oh, this guy is not serious, and I'm not really interested in any guy that is in the public space and everywhere. So I just let him go at that point.
Wow. So, Mide, now, what made you now persist? Since she said she didn't like the fact that you were everywhere.
So 2013, I came to Lagos, and you know, I finally wanted to base in Lagos. And then when I saw Lagos women, you know, there's this thing about not forgetting your root and not forgetting where you are coming from. Nigerian women, Nigerian mothers will tell you, don't forget where you are coming from, don't forget home.
So funny.
So when I saw Lagos women, and I'd be like, you know, I go for events a lot, and when I go out there and I see the things they do, how they do, where they do,
with who they do
with
it
who
with.
they do it with, and so I tried a few. I tried a few, but then it wasn't giving for me. Can I use the Gen Z?
It's okay, of course.
It wasn't giving for me, so I was like, so we were still talking at the time, like, hello, hi, how are you, how is business, how is family, blah, blah. I just said, let me say hello, that's all. So then I thought of it on this our call, we can actually, after all has been said and done, after observing all protocols, we can, you know,
progress.
we can progress. So that was how I just woke up one morning and I was like, let's try this, let's see if it will work out. And here we are.
Wow.
We
So
dated for 4 years.
Oh,
And
wow.
no, after we left school, we didn't communicate for a long time. And when we came back, we dated for 4 years, and we are 2 years plus now. We'll be 3 years in May.
Wow, congratulations. That is so sweet and beautiful. I'm sure it's important. I know, don't worry, I know. So, Bumi, tell me, what made you say yes to him eventually?
Okay. 2016, I had a bad breakup, and okay, I had this guy that was on my case, and I had to call my uncle that, okay, this guy, he knows the guy, this guy is on my case, and I don't really know what's up with him. So he now said, okay, let's just have this conversation. So we had a life-changing conversation with my uncle.
Okay.
So my uncle called, it was a phone call, it was a 4 hours phone call.
Wow.
So he told me, he said, when you are looking out to marry or get a partner, what are the things you look out for? I just gave random answers. And he said, you are so lost. You need to be found. You need to be found. He said, okay, one of the things that I would tell you is the first thing, don't allow anybody choose anybody for you. Choose for yourself and by yourself, so that at the end of the day, you'll be able to stand that this person is my choice. And whatever comes with this, I can bear the consequences.
Wow, guys, are you listening?
Then he said, when you now see somebody, the first thing, first put God aside. Does he have sense?
I like your uncle.
Does he have sense? Common sense is not common. But does he have sense? Okay, he has sense. Is he respectful? Is he caring? How does he treat his parents? How does he treat the people around him, his siblings, the people that are lower to him, the people that are higher than him? How does he treat them? Does he treat them with respect? And does he regard them? Okay, that will show you how he's going to treat you. Then he told me that, is he a good manager? A good manager of time, a good manager of resources, a good manager of things, a good manager of all the.
I feel your uncle needs to have a master class. What?
Then he told me.
That's so loaded.
He told me. He asked me, okay, when you now notice all of that, is he secured? Is he secured in himself? Is he not someone that when you have money tomorrow, you now carry go and kill you because you have more than him? Is he secure in himself? Does he love himself? Because if he does not love himself, he won't be able to love you.
Are you sure your uncle is not a therapist?
He's not a
You're
therapist.
a coach of some sort.
He's just someone that he has lived life.
Oh, that's so
So,
good.
and he has the experience, first-hand experience with women. So he's able to share and guide us, the nieces, siblings, and so he gave many sweet talks and that really guided me. So those were the things that I looked out for when I was looking at when it came. Yeah, I had a few guys around it, so I had to sit myself down and write their names, write the qualities I'm looking out for, the God-fearing factor, relationship with God. Okay, then I started taking out. This person treats me like a sister. I'm not your sister. Out of it.
Hey, guys,
This person.
Bumi, I feel like you are just dropping gems. Hey,
This
so what?
person
Please
feels
wait.
okay.
When you say treats me like a sister, what does that mean?
Okay. We've had conversations when he was asking me out, and he said, "You are like a sister to me." I'm like, "Okay, I'm not your sister. Let us define this thing and differentiate it. I am supposed to be your girlfriend if we agree to date. So don't box me into your sister, because when you box me into a sister level, you will treat me like your sister. Well, one day you will just woes me slap as per sister level.
I am my younger sister.
So,
wow.
And I try to, will I be myself with this person? I dated someone that was asking me, okay, if you marry me, you have to talk in front of my friends. I'm like, why? I won't be myself because I'm marrying you. Also, out of it. You have to go and study law. I don't want to be a lawyer in my life. Why?
Wow.
So all those things, then with him, I'm completely myself. I don't have to pretend. I don't have to hide. I don't have to say, oh, he's coming, let me do this. No, I am completely myself, 100%.
Wow.
And he's also completely himself, 100%. So we don't have to hide. We don't have to, oh, I'm pretending. I can't pretend. So I have to stay with someone that will accept me for who I am, with my faults, my genuineness, my everything.
Wow. So that was what made you say yes.
Yes.
That's so deep, guys. Like, hey, Mide.
When you see somebody, when they reserve somebody for you, you know, it's a total package.
Goodness, my head is blowing. They say you get sense, you know, but you
that was why I adjusted. At that point, you noticed that I adjusted
But you, let's be factual. You said that it was Lagos girls that drove you to Wami to Lubumi.
So the thing is, at the time, I told you I was everywhere. We stopped communication we graduated to 2012, and we were just hello for the rest of like 3-4 years. So at the time, I wasn't ready for marriage. I wasn't ready for any serious relationship. So if you come to me, in fact, for some ladies I dated at the time, the moment you start calling me my husband, that's the end. I broke up with like 2 ladies because of that. Just do mistake, maybe because we've dated for like maybe 3 months or 4 months. Then you now looked at me and one day I say, "Oh, call me."
Hey, that's your logo.
That word then scares me.
Call me. Why? Why though?
I'm not ready for any serious commitment. Girlfriend it means friend. Let's use that word, friend. So you understand? So, but the moment you start taking it to now, I'm now coming. When did we go to the altar? Is it in my dream? Do you understand? So I broke up with like 2 ladies for that. So
wow.
I don't like it. I don't like it. So
They've not said
It
your
is-
name before, like
it is-
Mide's own. Hey, Mide's queen.
The moment I check your phone and you put padlock, or I see one useless emoji, it's gone.
But was that not too strict?
no,
Why?
so the thing is,
first of all, what does even the padlock thing mean?
Padlock means
They are padlock your
forever.
love. Oh my goodness.
I'm a very
I'm just
sensitive
hearing this for
person.
the first time.
I'm a very sensitive person, and the moment I start saying, the thing is, out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaketh. So there are some things that, out of your happiness, out of your excitement, you just do them. Doing them doesn't mean you are just playing around. Doing them means, oh, this is how I feel at this very point in time. Let me express it in maybe what I say or what I send or the message I send. So the moment you stop my name and you are putting some, for inside me, I'll be like, what's in love far. It's going far.
So, but why would you date somebody Mide if you don't plan, if you don't see yourself, together with them in the future? Though?
Can I look at you?
Yes, of course. I even want you to be looking at
Okay.
me. To talk.
We're in school.
Okay, at the time.
Every other activity is extracurricular.
Including dates.
Including dating.
That dating, dating is for you guys to know yourselves, see if you can take it forward or not necessarily this is my bus stop.
Okay. So was it because Olubumi did not put padlock? She did not put the useless emoji
So
like you said?
so she understands me very well,
Okay.
right? She knows what I want, she knows what I don't want. So when we started dating, I can be very carefree. I just like you to be yours. There are some things we do that as lovers sometimes, there are some things we do that we try to exaggerate how we really feel. Don't exaggerate anything. Just, if we have arguments, we sit down and talk about it. There was a time we had an argument and she walked outside. I said, see, you come back, we'll talk. We'll talk about it.
You cannot escape.
There's no escaping. We trash everything trashable. We talk about everything and everything. So I'm a communication kind of person. So there's no way we'll talk, we'll settle it. Talk it.
Okay, that's a good thing. So you guys dated for 4 years.
Yes.
Why did it take 4 years? Was that deliberate? Because in Nigerian parlance like this, if they post after 4 years together, he now put it. People will say 4 years, university degree or BSc.
So the truth is, for a man knows if you are marriage material or not, at least maximum 1 year.
1 year.
Maximum 1 year.
So
the reason why we
ask my
added
husband this question when I see him.
Okay.
Because he knew in the first year.
in fact
But he
6
did not
months
marry me
6 months
until 3 years after.
6
You have-
months
you have questions to answer.
6 months of back-to-back seeing, not 6 months of he's in somewhere very far distance or you are worlds apart. So, but 6 months of back-to-back seeing, you would have seen some things, some traits that would tell you that okay, this is the person. So, the first year I knew who she was, and I saw her as somebody I can spend the rest of my life with.
Okay.
You understand? And the remaining 3 years was to prepare.
Okay, to plan.
But I didn't tell her that I was preparing.
Of course. Of course.
But I think at some point she's supposed to know I was preparing because she had an issue and she was going to go back to her state. And I was like, why are you going back? What's the problem? Don't worry, come on.
Come on.
Because I know that if she...
That's
Another
it.
thing,
Hey, enter the...
not from my side, but
my own side.
guy, obìnrin tó, good women are scarce, and so good husband also.
Yes.
But then when you see one, and don't just waste time.
Waste time. Don't be a time waster. You are hearing. So, Bumi, how did he propose to you?
It's like we should be
Pomele.
It's like what?
Okay, so after COVID, and we had to get an apartment. Okay, we had to move from where we were because I had accommodation problem before COVID, so I had to move in with him and all of that. Then we had to move and change apartments. So one random night like that, a guy just pull out the ring. It's not romantic. No, let us
say the truth.
It's intentional, but you see that romantic part.
It's dead.
No.
He say it's intentional, but it's not romantic. It's not, at least you can take him for one. Intentional.
It's intentional, but you see that romance.
Can we cut this part?
Bumi, please continue. So he brought out a ring.
He just brought a ring that and I already know that we are getting married. None. So when he just brought it, I'm like, me, I don't like this kind of ring.
You told him that?
Yes. With cry.
If you know what it took me to buy that ring.
See.
So what happened? Please, I don't even know whose version I want to hear first. So you brought the ring.
He brought the ring and I don't like it.
That was what he just.
I just told him I don't like this ring.
Okay.
He said, yes.
See,
he knows that I'm blunt.
Oh, wow.
And once I don't like something, I don't hide it.
Okay.
Because why hide?
Okay.
Why will I be hiding because I don't like something? I better say it so that we'll find a solution to it.
Okay. So I think, Bumi, let me cut you there. You were already sure that you guys were getting married. What gave you that assurance?
Okay.
Before you even brought the ring.
Okay, because I already saw everything I needed, and he already gave me the
Mide total package.
He already gave me the assurance. We had the conversation.
Okay.
So I already knew that this is who I'm spending the rest of. I'm not going about looking for. So that was already, the plans were already in motion. And when I just said, I don't like this ring. I don't like it.
But why were you crying about it then?
When he brought it, I'm like, oh my face, is this how they propose to them? What is going on?
Oh my goodness. So how did you feel when she did that?
It was just making, what happened? What did I do? What's going on?
So, first of all, it took me 7 days and 7 nights to get that ring. When I got it, I went online, I checked the vendors, I checked the design, I told them help me pack it.
Did you know the English that used and qualified that ring? Petite and fine.
Yeah.
Petite and fine.
So when I saw the ring, I was like, this ring is petite and fine, bumbulu, nice. And I bought it. So when I brought it home, I sometimes women, it's hard to surprise women. It's hard. I said, I'm going to do this. She's going to like it because everything has been set in motion. Everything is fine, nice. And then I brought it out, and I went on one. It didn't really get it because it was inside the house. But I brought out the ring, and she was like, what? Oh. No, me, I don't like this ring. And I was like, Jesus. Like, see, I'm a very diplomatic person. Even if you don't like it at the time, like, for the effort, just accept this. Then maybe later. After 2 hours or that, I'm very happy. Then I say, baby, show me, pay me the like.
Really?
You know that I don't like that ring. But she just said, what kind of ring is that? Then she started crying, like, what have I done? Is it the proposal or the ring? I'm sorry, what did I do? Then she now said, I don't like the ring. I'm a very carefree person. I just got one that I felt was fine and nice. Then, anyway, we shall settle this. Sorry, is it the ring? Oh yeah, sorry. I'll get another one.
Okay, so did he get another one?
Yeah, I did.
So when we were planning for marriage, okay, madam, let's go to where we are going to
Okay, so you now took her there.
We went there.
Use your eye and come and pick the thing that you want yourself.
Because I was when she started crying, I was scared. Like, have I said something? Did Abi not be like this? My mates they propose.
Don't be like that too. Then the light candle, they do bad.
Not everybody.
Please,
it's not everybody.
Please, what is it?
So I was like, if you don't like this proposal, we can arrange one and throw yourself a
surprise.
A surprise. Throw yourself a surprise this thing and act surprise. So we can arrange that one, please. Because when I see people that get surprised that your spouse is proposing to you, I'll be like, did you guys have this discussion? No. Why are you surprised?
No, it could be, they don't say that.
Oh yeah.
It could be.
He's a weird person.
See, guys,
No, but I'm a very realistic person. Why are you surprised? You guys have been dating for 2 years. Then you now said, will you marry me?
So it could be that she knew that he was going to propose, but the way he did it, she never saw it coming.
Okay.
That because let me tell you, before a particular incident in my life, so I used to believe like, oh, people who don't get. But something happened to me that somebody came. It was not even ring.
Okay.
Came and surprised me, and I fell to the floor. I
Wow.
swear, like since that day, I don't used to judge people again because
Okay.
I was not expecting it. So, and I was talking to this person on phone, you know, I never knew that the person was coming. So I believe those, it's
Okay.
not the fact that he was proposing.
Okay, the ambience,
Yes, or that he went
Okay.
this far, he never, do you understand? Planning. Because
didn't go fast.
You didn't go, they say, oh,
no
love
problem.
far.
The next,
You did.
sorry.
Next one.
Oh, do have it on the yacht. I'll propose again to you. Maybe after
your
10 years.
10 years, you know.
But I've said it already on the yacht. That means
it's no longer surprising. So you
We'll
do
find
something.
another one.
So okay, so then you guys got married.
Yes.
How was there any difference after you got married? You know, and then before, because people will tell you, oh, marriage is not the same. You can never know people enough until you marry them. I was watching Simi yesterday. She was like, you know, that I think you guys should compete a little because you people, you know. So what do you think? What did anything change?
me or
You first.
okay. So the thing is, you watched what Simi said online. I kind of buy that idea because see, the truth is, while I was in school and I stayed off campus, if you stay as a girlfriend, if you stay with me for 1 week, let me say this thing will be better said in Yoruba.
Meaning that you will be tired.
I'm
you will be
tired.
uncomfortable. Yes.
I like my space. So after 1 week is too long. So the before I met her, the longest I've stayed with a lady stayed with me was 3 months. But you see that 3 months.
Wow, you guys were living together for
We lived together for 3
They
months.
do things.
We lived together for when
You
she said I'm intentional. I said I'm a very intentional person. See, forget the intimacy, this thing. See, because all these things goes beyond the intimacy. The person where I want to live my life. I need to know. I want to see you at your weakest. I want to see you at your strongest. Yes, before marriage. Because once you say I do, is I do. Me, I don't like to divorce. I don't like divorce.
No, you cannot say you don't.
I don't want to say I don't. So when I saw that Simi's idea, I was like, see, we on internet, let's continue to deceive ourselves. We will deceive ourselves until we are all tired. People change. We have a lot of people in this world, and you can only vouch for yourself. You can only know yourself in total. And even you can't even know yourself in total because there are some things that happen and you react, and maybe days later you ask yourself, let me just do this thing. Do you understand? So we stayed together, and we stayed together for 1 year.
Yeah.
Yeah, 1 year.
COVID.
During COVID. We still there inside the 4 years old, so that you won't think.
Yeah, no, you already.
During COVID. So, you know, staying with her has been seamless. She staying with me has been seamless. There's this peace, there's not like the one that stayed for 3 months. It wasn't peaceful, but see, I was tired. Come and be going. So, but when I stayed with her for 1 year and I was able to stay with her for 1 year, I was like, come on, we can do this thing forever. You understand? So that's Simi's idea.
So wait, was that staying with you? Was that what necessitated that decision?
No.
To propose to her?
No, that wasn't. Because see, like I said, once you see, let me tell you why she stayed with me. So she had accommodation problems in Lagos, and you know how Lagos can be when it comes to accommodation. So I spoke to a few agents about getting an apartment for her, but at the point it wasn't working. And then COVID now came and she had to leave. At that point, she had to leave where she was staying. And then she said, at this point, it's like, me, I'll be going to my state. I'll be going back to Oyo. She's from Oyo State. Okay. I'll be going back to Oyo State. I'll be like, see, if you go, in my mind, if you go back to Oyo State, the probability of this happening, if it was 100% before, has been reduced to 50%. Do you understand? So when she said she was going to leave, I was like, me, I'm staying alone. Not that I was sure we'll be able to stay together for that long, but can you at least, even if it's 2 weeks that will stop you from going back
To Oyo.
to Oyo, can you stay? And she said, why not? Come and stay. And then she stayed, and she's still staying.
I like that. Okay, so now, Mide, I'm going to ask you one more question because I know there are ladies that will be ready to attack you with all these things you're saying. So I wanted to ask that, you know, there were some people you stayed with, you were inconvenienced, you didn't like it. Could it be that you were not ready then to marry? Could it be that the reason why it was very easy for you to stay with Bumi was because you had already, you know, decided that I want to get married soon, so let me make it work?
So the lady I dated before I dated her, I was already at that point.
Okay.
We dated for 6 months, and it was like we dated for 3 years.
Why?
It was hell.
Okay.
It was hell. So, can you repeat that question? Sorry, I'm lost.
So that, no, you already answered it.
Okay.
That the reason why, because I wanted to know if you
Staying together
decided,
was
yes,
the
was
wonder.
it because she stayed together?
No,
with you?
no, no, no,
Was it
no,
because
no.
you were ready
No,
that
no.
I'm going to make this thing work?
So-
but you weren't ready in the past. But you already told me that you were ready.
I
when
was
you
going
met
to be
me.
ready with the person I met before her.
Okay.
Do you understand? But then she messed things up. I also, to some extent, messed things up because
I was going to say that.
No, of course, of
it's
course.
Okay, she's not here.
No,
so
of course.
we'll leave
But
that
then
part
the thing is, I messed things up in the sense that I condoned some things I wasn't supposed to condone. I tolerated some things I was supposed to tolerate.
Okay.
You understand? And it would have paid us in the long run, but then it didn't work.
Okay.
God
So
didn't
what,
allow
is
it
there
to work.
now a difference after you guys are married now? Like
Difference? No
between,
difference.
Is
Difference-
it still
difference,
all dandy, all bubbly? You know, I want Bumi to answer because Bumi is very blunt. She tell us the truth.
So me, I'm not blunt.
No, I'm not saying you're not.
Okay.
You're a little bit diplomatic. Bumi will tell us the truth. Pay you run, boy.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, the thing is, we've been real with each other from the onset.
Okay.
So there is no changes, at all, because we've been the same set of people living together before
Okay, you got
marriage,
married.
and we are still the same people.
Can I say something?
Yes,
So the thing is, if you are going to get married, there's this cliche outside: marry your friend, but it's true. Marry your friend, because the thing is, I see her as somebody I want to care for. I see her as somebody I want to come with me. I see her as a part of me. So I used to say this: I like her more than I love her.
That's deep.
I like
I
her.
always tell people this. There's a difference between like
Like
and
and
love. Tell
love.
me,
I like her more than I love her.
what does that mean?
I like her because no matter what you do, I like you. Even in our arguments, I like you. You see that love, that's...
Butterfly.
See, there are a lot of... By the time you have bars boos from left, right, Nigeria, this one, that one, that love, something will chase it out one day. But when the love fades, what keeps you going? What keeps you going? I like her. I like her is I like her. There's nothing you can tell me. There's nothing you can say. I shall like her. So I like her more than I love her. Likeness, I think likeness stays longer, stays very long than love.
Okay, thank you. So when, I know you guys have a child now.
Can I
Yes.
add something to what
Okay,
you said?
please go ahead.
Okay, one of the things my uncle shared with me during when we had the conversation was that there are little things that you cannot live with in the marriage. That there are little things that we look at it that this is something small. I can cope with it. You can cope with it. So you have to look at someone deeply and truly. Can I live with this person? They may have bad attitude, just hanging clothes, and you don't like it. You can stay with it. Why do you want to force yourself inside?
Me, I used to hang clothes.
Because I can cope with it. If you hang the clothes, I carry them. So there are little things that people can live with, and they feel they can live with it. And at the end of the day, resentment will come in, and once resentment sets in, all the likeness and love will disappear.
Wow.
So that's just
deep.
it.
That's deep. So thank you for that. So I know you guys have a child. Now.
Yes.
You guys are parents. Now.
Yeah.
So when you were pregnant, how was he during pregnancy?
Yeah, he was running errands.
What? I like you. You know, so is it somebody who pregnancy repels? Because I've heard stories that some men, some women say some men, when I'm pregnant, my husband will run away, my husband
where will you run to? Okay, so it's kind of person. If he does not have any prior experience about something, he will tell you, I don't have any experience. So we are doing this for the first time. So whatever it is that we meet on the road, we will overcome it together. So I've never been I've never been with a pregnant woman. I've never been with someone that is caring for a baby or something. So whatever it is that we are doing it firsthand, as a first-hand experience. So we have to come together to do it together. So when I was pregnant, it was always at home during the week, but most weekend he will go to work. So me, I'll be in the house. I work at home, counting silly, bored to stupor.
Wow.
So, but whenever he comes around, he's actually, we make jokes in the house and we are always laughing.
And it's good because the comedian, so the jokes are easy to get. And
watch movies, so we do things together. He helps in the kitchen and all of that. So, and
he's feeling himself. For me, good go. I didn't even know this.
So he was helpful when I was pregnant. Very helpful when I was pregnant.
Okay, that's good. So how do you guys resolve conflicts when you have conflicts? Because you guys sound as if you don't used to fight, you like each other, everything is all
we don't
dandy.
fight.
Okay, so what do you do?
We talk.
Okay.
We communicate.
Explain
Once somebody is doing something that the other person doesn't like, come sit down. This thing that you are doing, I don't like it. Okay, you can do it better this way. So we don't have an argument where we will stand and be shouting, hey, we don't have that. So we just talk. There was a day we had an argument that I had to walk out of the house and said, he called me on the phone, when you come back, we'll talk.
You will meet me here.
We'll talk. And we'll talk. We'll always sit down and have that conversation. It's hard, but we'll have that hard conversation because we want growth and want to move forward. So we don't want anything that will stop us. Like, okay, I'm resenting this person because this person is doing this and all of that. So we always want to clear the arguments or whatever issues that we have, so that when we sleep on the same bed,
one of the things I told her when we had the argument and she worked out was, make sure that place you are going is very perfect. Make sure they don't have arguments there. Make just that place you are going to. Make sure there's no problem. You understand? Because now you are stumbling out of the house because of one small problem. I don't know where you are going to. Wherever you like, you go. But please, by the time I find out where you went to, make sure the place was
perfect. No argument, no fight, no stress there. Because every place.
Because of course. So when we sit down, we talk. We have to talk. Might be hard. Voices might be up there, but then when everywhere is calm, come on. I mean, I don't like shout. I don't like unnecessary attention. So we need to have that discussion. But then when we are calmer, when the atmosphere is more conducive for discussions, then we sit down and talk about it. That's so good.
That's so good. You guys are making me feel like, hey, that's good. So now let's play our game. The couples game.
Does it come with a prize?
I will tell my producer. Now we've come to the couples game. We want to test how you guys really know each other or all of those things. So number one question. You must not reveal your answers to each other. So you cover it. Don't take our pillow. No, you still have to face the camera.
Okay.
But just look at how to just hide it or something.
Okay.
You get. So number one question is, what was the last thing you guys argued about? Yes. What was the last thing?
The last thing we argued about.
No.
I don't even remember.
Let me try. The last thing we argued.
Guys, I want to live with these people. They don't argue. Hey! Are you serious?
I can't even remember the last
Okay,
time.
so the last thing we argued about wasn't
You're
even
supposed to
an
write it. It was anything.
It wasn't an argument.
Okay.
Because she might not even see it as
As an argument. Okay, I'll let that pass. How long, Jogbe Mide Bell? Are you serious? That's so good. Okay, so another question I'm going to ask you. What are each other's love languages? What is Bumi's love language? What is Mide's love language? One, not the three. Not that he likes the five. What does he like the most as a love language? So that's her love language.
Yeah.
That's his love language. Oh, Jesus. Yeah. Let's see. Let's see. Put it in front of the camera. What's Bumi's on? What's Mide's on?
Acts of service and attention.
Wow.
act of service.
So did she get it?
Yes, she got it.
Act of service.
Yes.
That's your number one love language.
Yes.
Oh God. And you too. Act
Yes.
of. Oh Mona, married go last go. Both of you like the same things. That's so beautiful. Oh my goodness. So number 2 question. What time did Bumi give birth? What time? Yes, the time, the exact time. I had your
She might not know it.
Really?
Why? Because she was unconscious.
Okay, it was.
But I know it.
Oh, okay.
So, but let's see.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the game.
Who is
Put your
revealing
answer.
first?
Both of you. Let's see. So what's Bumi's time? What's the time?
7:23 p.m.
She know it now. Both of you got it too. Hey, this couple. See you behind the scenes. My crew member are very happy. These people love each other. Yay! Oh my God! I want to marry somebody like this. You guys are blushing. That's a good thing. That's a good.
So of course I wasn't inside the theater when
Okay.
the operation was done, but
Okay.
when it happened, I asked the nurse, what time did this child come out?
Wow. Why did you do that? That's so intentional.
Yeah, I just want to know. I want to know the time.
Hey, me day my head is, but I'm married already.
I know.
When
When I grew up, I intentionally went to check the day of the week I came to the
you were
world.
born.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's a Thursday.
Oh wow.
Mine
Wow.
is a Saturday.
Your own is a Saturday. That's a good thing. The next question now. If Bumi would relocate, to any country or state, where would it be? If Bumi would leave this Lagos and say, I want to relocate, where would it be? Write it or let it be big. Well, hey, because I'm already in the answer. Oh, yeah, reveal your answer. Canada. Eh? So, Bumi, you like code like that? They say the code there. You will be crying like that girl on Instagram.
Everybody will be alright.
Canada. I mean, I don't like Canada. I don't like too much of code. I don't like too much of it. But it is what it is. She likes Canada. So
Okay.
Canada.
Okay. So one last question. This one, if both of you get it, I'm not paying. How much were you sprayed on your wedding day? What's the total? Bumi don't drop by real quick. I don't know.
I know it.
What? Okay.
I know it. Sprayed. Apart from transfers.
No, apart from transfer, sprayed.
It's around 70-something thousand.
Okay.
74.
70 something thousand.
But you did not write it though, so you lost. I think you must lose one. Why you pass everything?
I wouldn't have gotten it right anyways because I can't remember the exact. But I know it's not up to 80k and it's more than 70k. So it's in between 70
and 80k.
It's not even up to 78.
Okay.
Yeah, so
okay.
70.
But we did not remember. So that was a good game, by the way. You guys really know a lot of fine details about each other. That's very commendable. So one last thing that I want you guys to, both of you, Mide will go first. What advice would you give couples that are, either before they get married or already in the marriage? Because there's a lot of I'm going to divorce, I'm unhappy. There's a lot of unhappy marriages out there. What advice would you give?
Good or bad advice?
Anyone? Which one is bad advice now? Good advice.
So the thing is, off camera I said something. I said, I as a person, I won't stay here and tell you I will endure what I'm not enjoying. I won't. The life is short. So I want to enjoy for the rest of my life. But then, of course, there will be stumbling blocks here and there. There will be obstacles. But then, if you really like that person, see, I'm very keen on likeness, because some people will say, Bible aside, I be God aside. God is love. You understand? God is love, and the biggest love in this world is God. Yes. So we are only trying to love ourselves. Once we see something that doesn't go with our ideology or our person, we tend to cut off the love. God won't cut off that love. So it's only God that can really love you for real. You understand? So, but when there's likeness, like, see, I like you. If you like, go Canada, go UK. I like you. Even, God forbid, if we end up, if we go our separate ways, we are still going to talk, we are still going to have things to talk about, because I like this person. So just look for someone you can vibe with. Look for someone you like. You see that love?
Thank you, Mide. Thank you, Bumi. What's your own advice?
Okay, one of the things that I've lived by is forgiveness and love and likeness. So people that are willing to go into marriage, you might be thinking, oh, this person, I can live with this person. Look at that person very well. Is there anything this person will do and you won't be able to forgive them? If there is something that is a deal breaker for you, and if this person does this thing, you won't be able to forgive them. Cuckoo, stay on your own. Look for somebody that you'll be able to forgive. Because in marriage, you have to forgive and forgive and forgive all over again. And you have to be patient. You have to show that you love this person. On his birthday, I wrote something. I said, love is kind. Love is patient. Love does not seek of its own self. Love is not violence and all of that. The Akintomide is love. So that's because it's every...
Hey.
Take me there.
Hey, Mide. You must get this woman something after this interview.
You have to see, this life is one. You have to enjoy it. And marriage is supposed to be enjoyed, not endured. So if this person is not going to give you the peace of mind that is required, the joy that you deserve as a person, and the love that you deserve as a person, don't even go into it in the first place. Don't look for money. Money can finish.
There's something they call self-discovery. Know yourself. Know yourself. Know what you deserve. Know what you don't deserve. I've had to cut off a lot of people because I feel this is not me. So.
And you have to be kind enough to yourself to know that you deserve good. You deserve good in life, in marriage, in every area. You have to be kind to yourself to know you deserve
good. So finally, now I want both of you to look at each other. What would you like to tell him? Mommy, I want you to tell him.
Okay.
And I want you to look at him while you're doing that.
Okay. Usually. Okay, I want to tell you that I love you. And I want to say thank you for being a kind person. Your kind is very rare, and you are sweet. That romance, we have to add it. It's not romantic.
Oh my goodness.
You are intentional, and you put us first. You put me and Eniola Lua first, and you are always concerned about us before any other person. And I love that. And I want to say thank you for all you do, for your sacrifices and everything. But please, that romantic, you have to bring it out.
Sorry, thank you. That was so sweet.
Don't be an agbe again.
Okay.
So Mide, your turn.
Thank you for the compliments. You are God's gift to me. I had an idea of who I wanted to get married to, but God gave me his own idea of who I'm supposed to get married to. So thank you for being so understanding, loving, caring, even when it's not convenient, because I know I can, when it comes to making meals, making my food, I can be...
That's adult.
Yes. But thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for everything. I love you. I love you so much. And I like you. Genuine likeness. Like, if only you know how much I want you to grow bigger in all spheres of life. But then I know God is working something on her that's going to be in our favor. Thank you.
Oh.
I love you.
Oh my goodness. Oh guys. All my crew members, they are thinking, I'm telling you, the unmarried ones and all, you know. My producer is saying you people need to seal it with a kiss, something like that. You know.
It's going to ruin this makeup.
It doesn't matter. What's that? You know,
when was last time you kissed? Did you kiss me this morning?
Ori, yeah, me, where's my husband? Oh my goodness. Thank you so much, guys. I hope you learned something from their journey. It's so beautiful. Hearing them, you see that they are so real. No airs, no drama, no faking it. No, they just give it to you as they are. And that's one of the things that I wish many people, can emulate, because the more you're trying to fake it, the more you are trying to, the less happier you are. So guys, please subscribe to this channel. The next one is going to be big again. But I just want to say thank you to Bumi, thank you to Mide, thank you to everybody that has made this happen. So guys, until I come your way again, it is Lara Kudaisi Don Momo. Dear Coach Lara. See you next time.